My name is Michelle and I want to welcome you back to N8 Essentials product live stream. We're getting really close to Mother's Day, so I have invited Zoe. Say hi, Zoe.
Hi.
We're so glad to have Zoe, and she is making a surprise gift for her mom. Right, Zoe?
Right.
And we have decided today to make sugar scrubs. So Zoe, my little sugar scrub expert, is going to help me make a sugar scrub and to show you at home how easy it is that you can do a Mommy and Me project and share these oils, these wonderful oils with everyone in your family. You use oils already, don't you, Zoe?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. What is your favorite essential oil?
Probably grapefruit.
And what is it you like about grapefruit?
That it smells like a fresh peeled orange.
It does like a fresh peeled orange. Yum. It does smell really fresh. I have to tell you that is what I absolutely love about N8 Essentials USDA certified organic essential oils, is because they do smell really fresh. These citrus oils are the best I've smelled, and I am an aromatherapist. So not only are they effective, but they're so marvelous. They make you feel happy, don't they?
Yes.
That's what I like. So we are going to make something her mother loves, though. And the oils we're going to be using today are lavender. Your mom likes lavender, right? Mm-hmm. And lemongrass, because they smell marvelous together. Have you smelled those together yet?
No.
Well, she's going to experience that today. And then I am going to make something for everyone, something that you could put in your bathroom and something a little bit more manly, where we're going to use N8 Essentials Protect Blend, which is wonderful. Have you smelled their Protect Blend?
I don't know.
Really? Well, their Protect Blend is really wonderful. They have a hand wash already, but this is really great. And we're going to add some orange to it so that not only is it an immunity booster, but it smells good to boot. So we don't need very many ingredients for a sugar scrub, do we?
No, we don't.
No, we need, go ahead and tell them what we need.
Sugar.
Right?
Oil.
Oil. And you know we're using almond oil. Did you know that almond came in a carrier oil?
I didn't.
That they call these carrier oils. They're very, very thick, and they help carry the essential oils. And what else do we need?
Oils.
Essential oils. So if you don't already have your essential oils, you all know by now that right below you is the Shop Now button. And we'd like to ask you to go ahead and click that button anytime during the broadcast. Say, click that button.
Click that button.
That's right. And you can order any of the essential oils that you don't already have. These products can be ready for you by Mother's Day. It's orange oil, the N8 Essentials Protect Blend, lavender, and do you remember what the name of this one is?
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass. That's right. So let's get on to making our sugar scrub. So if you'll notice, we're not using a bowl. And do you have any idea why we might not be using a bowl today?
No.
Well, the reason is we're going to mix sugar and oil together. And when we mix these two together, it gets kind of gunky and it won't look too pretty in our jars. So if we have to like pour them in. So we're going to make them directly into the finished product. And the great thing about using these is that you can use mason jars. They're at your grocery store. You've seen these in the grocery store aisles, right?
Right.
That's right. They're very inexpensive. This one right here is a cup. And then you can make the little tiny ones that are half a cup. And then we also have these that you can find at Goodwill, or you can find them at your local discount store where you just pop the top. These are fun, aren't they? That's right. And what else do you think we might need? What do you
Popsicle sticks.
Popsicle sticks. This is a very inexpensive, fun way to actually bring the sugar scrub out, right? We are going to start with making our sugar scrub. If I remember correctly, you have picked this jar. Okay, so Zoe has picked her jar, and I am going to take a 1/4 cup jar, and we are going to start making our sugar scrub. Now, what we want to do is make as least mess as possible, right, Zoe?
Right.
Because who really wants to clean up a mess? Not me. Do you like to clean up messes?
No.
No, so we are going to try to keep everything in this little jar, which means the reason we don't put the sugar in a bowl is because it gets messy when we try to put it into the jar. So we're going to do everything right into a little jar. So we're going to take a little bit of sugar. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
And
Can
we're
I
all,
change my jars out, please?
what would you like to do?
Can I change my jars out?
Sure, what would you like to use?
The red one, please.
Oh, the red ones. But that does look more Mother's Day than orange. Orange is maybe kind of boyish, right?
Right.
Is that what you think? Your mom, is she a red girl?
I don't really know.
Oh, but you like red. So we have our little 1/4 jars, and we're only going to put a little bit of sugar on the bottom, right?
Right.
All right. Well, actually, we're going to fill it halfway. So let's make sure we at least fill our sugar halfway. What we are going to do is only put a little bit of carrier oil in our beaker. The reason we're only putting a little bit of carrier oil is because essential oils do not mix really well with dry sugar. And essential oils are really better to be used in a carrier oil. So if you have your carrier oil, we are going to just put a little bit of essential oil into the carrier oil. So I'm going to pour some of that out. All right, and we're going to put 10 drops apiece into our carrier oil. And so Zoe is going to put 10 drops of lavender, and she'll count if she'd like. And then she's going to put 10 drops of lemongrass. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nope, into your carrier oil. And you can just hold it.
1, 2.
Sometimes it gets a little fast. Again, aromatherapy is an art and a science, so please don't think that you really are going to make a terrible mistake if you use a little extra carrier oil. So Zoe is making this for her mother, and it is lavender and lemongrass, which tends to be a woman's favorite. So let's see if Zoe likes this. You want to go ahead and mix it up, Zoe, and give it a smell. You want to smell it before you mix it with the sugar. I like this a lot. Do you like it? She does not like it. Because who is going to like that?
My mom.
My mom. And we're going to make what makes our mommies happy, right?
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and pour. May I smell it? You see, I really like that. This is very comforting. Very, very comforting to me. So we're going to go ahead and pour our carrier oil into the sugar. And if you'll notice, the carrier oil does not mix. It's not absorbed by the sugar. And yes, go ahead. She's using an aromatherapist glass stirring rod, which is good, but if you don't have one, you can use a popsicle stick. And we're going to gently allow the carrier oil to go down and mix up the dry so that it's at least wet. Now again, I have seen recipes all over that's equal parts carrier oil and equal parts sugar, but sometimes I think that is just way too much. So really start with your full part of sugar and then half the carrier oil and continue to blend until it's the consistency that you want, because really this is a project you are making. So we've used all of our carrier oil, and mine's actually I had to stop saying actually. Mine, do you like yours?
Yeah.
Yours is nice and sugary, isn't it? So you could probably add a little bit more sugar now. We'll add a little more sugar, because what we're trying to do is a hand scrub. Now, sugar scrubs are really good for exfoliation. And when you notice it's a little too dry, then we're going to go ahead and just pour in it. Oh, look, now it's almost like a sand at a sandy beach. And if that seems like it would clump off in your hand, so we're going to add a little bit more carrier oil. Just a little, like it, that's good. A little bit of a teaspoon, and keep wetting it. And you want it to almost be like a matted sand, like when you're doing a sand castle and not a wet beach. And if yours looks like it's really good, Zoe, you could even probably add a little bit more sugar to that. Go ahead. You add sugar. Sorry. Type A in mom. No. Add all that. All right. So my sugar scrub is done, and I'm going to put my lid on. Yours looks amazing. And there I've made a sugar scrub. Now this is good for some, but if we want to make it a little bit more pretty, we're going to close the lid, and I'll use a little bit of tape. And Zoe, you probably want to use some stickers, right?
Yeah.
So I've been to the store and I've just bought some stickers, little flowers, because it is Mother's Day, and she's going to decorate it. Whereas for me, if I'm making it for another occasion, maybe at Christmas I would put a red sticker or bow around it. And, oh, that's really pretty. That's like enough. That is really beautiful. Would you like another color in there?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Do you want to put any stickers? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And this is very expensive at the store. And this can come with a nice hand note. Now, we might want to tell people what is in what are the ingredients, especially because some young children can go sell this at a selling stand. And in that instance, you would just put the ingredients and go ahead and tie your ribbon. You want to tie that for me? You can tie that in there. She has smaller hands than me. So that's it.
Through one of the loops or both of them?
That's up to you. You can do it. But that way we can tell people what the ingredients are that are in there. And this is lovely because this can be put on the bathroom. You can use a spatula so that your guest can use it. Or you can give it as gifts. These are great for Mommy and Me classes. These are great for group classes. I remember when I used to do them for Christmas. At a store, we would do where they would make 10 at a time, and then they would have enough gifts for like 10 people, which is really great. So, Zoe, how can people order? Do you remember how they can order?
With the press now button.
That's right, the shop now button. So go ahead and push that button. And I really highly recommend that. There's not a mother that I've known in 7 years that hasn't liked lavender and lemon together. There's something, it's a grassy, tranquil type blend. And then the orange and the Protect blend, I've had a lot of compliments of those in my bathroom. But you know, you can really use these sugar scrubs in the shower too. But if you are in the shower, just make sure you don't leave them there that long. There's no preservatives, so you want to make them in small batches. That's beautiful. Make them in small batches so that they can be used quickly. Right, Zoe?
Right.
Because how long do you think it will take your mom to use this?
I don't know. Probably about, I don't really know.
Maybe like 5 years?
I don't know.
Maybe not that long?
Maybe just like about 3 months.
Yes. Tell everyone out there how much you love your mom.
I love her to the moon and back.
Oh, to the moon and back. I'm going to pay her to tell my children to say that now that they're older. We loved having you, Zoe. Thank you. Did you enjoy being here?
I loved it.
You loved it. I am so glad. And tell everyone why you like aromatherapy.
Because it's just fun. It heals you and it helps you. Like lavender helps you sleep. Orange and lemon, or orange and grapefruit help change your help you be more happy. And that's all I know about those.
That is, but that grapefruit is your favorite, right?
Right.
Because it smells like a tangerine. Or did you say orange?
Orange.
An orange, okay.
A fresh peeled orange.
A fresh peeled orange. Yes. Have you ever smelled a real grapefruit?
I don't think so.
Oh, we'll have to do that, won't we? We'll tell her
Right.
mom. That should be a present for you on Mother's Day, right?
Right.
We are so glad that Zoe came. I love this little girl. And we just want to thank you and say together, shop now. 1, 2, 3. Shop now. And we just love you being a part of N8 Essentials. And do you remember how much it costs to actually order oils wholesale? Do you remember the dollar amount?
No.
Oh, I thought it's $25. That's not a lot of money, is it?
No.
No, she made $70 selling cookies this past weekend, didn't you?
Yeah. Over 70.
That's so for just $25, you can actually get all the essential oils wholesale. And we are so glad that you are part of this N8 community. We are out to change the world. We're out to add joy. We're out to add peace of mind, because the essential oils are USDA certified organic, means we're taking care of the farmer, the soil, the people. It's bigger than just having a pure essential oil, even though we have that too. So thank you so much, and happy Mother's Day. And we thank you so much for joining us. And we're looking forward to seeing you again next week at N8 Essentials product live stream. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Have a great day. Say thank you.
Thank you.